Actually, I've been to India 3 times and have personally witnessed its rapid rise. Now India become the world fifth largest economy. But however, India remains significantly weaker than China. India's GDP is only about 20% of China's. India's electricity generation is only 18% of China's. And India's industrial output is only about 10% of China's. And the infrastructure gap between India and China is even greater. For example, China has 50,000 kilometers of high-speed rail, while India has none. So the two countries uh, have also a population of 1.4 billion. But as we all know that, as you mentioned, that in the 1980s, China and India were roughly equal in strength. But the problem is that 40 years later, why has China widened the gap? I believe, because before I was talking about the competition and difficulty between India and China relationship. I have to share with you 3 reasons about why China wider the gap between China and India. I think first, China has a strong government and a strong political party leadership, ensuring strategic planning and policy implementation. In contrast, uh, India has more diverse political parties and relatively low administrative efficiency. Second, China's domestic governance has improved. So, for example, China has strengthened the national identity of its 1.4 billion people, enhanced urban security, improved the infrastructure, and equalized social services, made low carbon environment, anti-corruption, and implement effective industrial policy, health protection, achieved universal education, and eradicated poverty. In contrast, in contrast, India is much worse in these regards. Third point, China's level of openness to the outside world is improving. China is a major magnet for foreign investment, and China's business environment continues to be improved. Even with U.S. investment, China remain friendly